Hey everyone, especially my DACA friends out there. This video is for you. I know life can feel uncertain sometimes. You're working hard, trying to build a future, maybe supporting a family, and maybe dreaming of owning a business or buying a home. But sometimes it feels like the system wasn't built for us. But here's the truth. You still have options. You still have power, and you can absolutely build wealth, even if it feels like you're starting behind the starting line. Now, let's talk about a few real practical ways to take control of your money starting today. First, let's talk about credit. Now, you might have heard that you need a social security number to build credit, but guess what? That's not the whole story. You can use an ITIN or individual taxpayer identification number to open a credit builder loan or a secured credit card. Now, it's a small step that can unlock big opportunities later, like renting a home, getting lower insurance rates, or even qualifying for business loans. Now, why is this important? Because your credit score isn't just a number, it's your passport to a better financial future. Now, let's talk about savings. Now, here's a fact: nearly 40% of Americans, not just immigrants, can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money or using a credit card. And that's pretty tough. That's stressful, but it's also something that we can work on. Now, even if you start with just $10 a week, open a high yield savings account. Your money earns more interest, and you'll be surprised at how fast it grows when you automate it. And if you can build up to 3 to 6 months of expenses, now that's an emergency fund that becomes your safety net. It gives you breathing room. It lets you say no to jobs or situations that just aren't good for you. And that's real freedom. Let's talk about investing, even if it sounds scary. Now, you don't need a fancy job or a 401k to invest. If you're eligible, open up a Roth or traditional IRA. Even putting $50 a month away can add up to thousands down the road, thanks to compound interest. Now, think of it this way: every dollar you invest now is like planting a seed for your future you. Even if you can't invest a lot, the habit matters more than the amount. And hey, DACA recipients are some of the most creative, hardworking entrepreneurs that I know. You can start a side hustle, freelancing, selling products online, or babysitting, tutoring, catering, whatever fits your talents. Now, it's more than just extra cash, it's independence. It's something no one can take from you. Now, here's a fun fact. Do you know that 1 in 4 Latino entrepreneurs are immigrants? Look, we're building businesses, we're hiring others, and changing communities. Let's quickly talk about budgeting. Yeah, I know it sounds boring, but it's really powerful. Start tracking your money because it gives you control. It's not about shame or restriction, it's about awareness. Once you know where your money's going, you can make smarter moves. You might even find a few extra dollars to save or invest. And if budgeting feels overwhelming, start by just writing down your spending for a week. No pressure, just awareness. Now, let's talk about real estate. Home ownership might feel out of reach, but it's not impossible. Look into non traditional financing or start saving for a down payment. Real estate is one of the most proven ways to build wealth over time. I'll be doing a full video on this later, so make sure you don't miss it. Lastly, don't forget to protect yourself. If you can afford it, health insurance and life insurance can be game changers. They shield you and your family from financial disasters. It's not fun to think about, but it's smart and it's love in action. Now, I'll wrap up with this. I know it can be exhausting trying to build a life in a system that sometimes makes it harder for people like us. But don't give up. You're not alone. There is a path forward, and it starts with small steps like these. Now, even if you're dealing with fear, doubt, or debt, you're not stuck. You are not your paycheck. You are not your immigration status. You are full of potential, and your future is worth fighting for. Now just take one step, then another, and then another. And I'll be right here cheering you on the whole way. Follow for more real talk, tools, and encouragement. Let's build a better future together.